This morning we're going to talk about and sing about all of the light and all of the shadow. I think a lot of times in Western civilization and traditional spiritual practices, there's a lot of talk about the light, but hey, the darkness is part of who we are, and it's lovely and deep and beautiful as well. And some of us are a little squeamish about going into it because we think we don't know what might be lurking in the dark. But it's 50-50 here, guys. And so I'm going to start off with a quote from E.B. White, who is the lovely, beautiful writer. He was on the staff of the New Yorker for many years, and he wrote Charlotte's Web. So we got to love E.B. White. And he says, all of the light and all of the shadow, he says, I arise in the morning torn between a desire to improve the world and a desire to enjoy it. This makes it hard to plan the day. I love it. And then knowing everything that's going on in the world, which is quite intense at the moment. Here's a quote from Wendell Berry. Be joyful, though you have considered all the facts. Practice resurrection. So, in that place, it's like for us, for JD and I, we've been writing songs for so many years, and really when people ask us what the songs, what do you do? It's like, these are songs that are centered in the heart. And so we're going to go right into the heart this morning with you guys, if you'll join us, and talk about wholeheartedness. So all of the light and all the shadow means the whole deal, right? And so to have a whole heart means, I'm going to read some of this stuff for you. A whole heart, you can have a full heart, but also an empty heart. Just to feel this as we go through this. You can have a soft heart sometimes a hard heart. Heavy heart, light heart. Faithful heart. Sometimes you have a broken heart. The wise heart, the open heart, and if you spend time in the wilderness like we do, you sometimes have a wild heart. So again, as to how to embody this, again, we speak for ourselves. So many of us are doing certain kinds of spiritual practices, and we know that there are sacred sounds in a lot of traditions that are pretty universal. The sound, it's interesting, the sound of Om. In the English language, Om is cleverly tucked inside the word home. So when people are longing to go home, and there's that sacred sound. And one of the sounds that's often used also is the sound of who, right? Who. And that's the sound of the breath. It's the sound of the wind in the trees, and it's also, in English, it's also the primordial question in a way. Who? Like, who's doing this? Who's behind all of this? Who am I really? Who are we really? And so we can ask, who is looking through these eyes? Take a minute. Who? Who is that? Who's looking through these eyes? Who is breathing me? I'm not doing this by myself. If I forget to breathe, I am being breathed. Who is breathing me? And here's a good one from the Buddhist tradition. Who am I when there's no problem to solve? Who? There's a beautiful poem by Kabir, who was like a 13th, 14th century ecstatic poet. And he says, he's speaking of the beloved, he says, who is it that I spend my entire life loving? So as we sing this song, just sing with us, who?
We brought the band, another band with us, sorry. We do a lot of music at our house, and we've made some tracks that we're going to use in a few things. So I just want you to know that.
Well, we made the tracks ourselves. We wrote the songs, we recorded them, we invited the guest artists, and so it's all us, and it's not just some cheesy thing we got off the internet. Here we go. Here's your part. Who is always easy, and who loves feeling free? Who's behind the breeze and the wind in the trees? Who is breathing me? Who rides with me on this journey? Who is my shelter in the storm? Who is my heart's true companion? Who is the fire that keeps me warm? And we're all together now. It's good to be home. And we're all together now. It's good to be home. Who is the first to feel forgiveness? Who loves the benefit of the doubt? Who finds the finest milk of human kindness? Passes the miracles around. Who hears the music in the madness when no rhyme or reason can be found? Who holds the harmony together? Who is the song inside the sound? And we're all together now. It's good to be home. And we're all together now. It's good to be home.
This is Brent Rowan playing the guitar.
From Steamboat, Colorado. That's right. Who do I love my whole life loving? Who is looking through these eyes? Who is my nearest and dearest? Who's my most familiar surprise? Who began my beginning? And who rides with me through the end? Who brings me laughter ever after? And who's my truest friend? And we're all together now. It's good to be home. And we're all together now. It's good to be home. It's good to be home. It's good to be home. Woo. Thanks. Yeah. How you doing? All of the light, all of the shadow. You think you can kind of get for myself. Got to make myself so big that I can encompass. I can embody the whole deal. And well, sometimes we can do all our spiritual practices. We do the sacred sounds. We show up. We do, and it may not happen immediately. What it is that we're wanting to have happen. So I'm going to turn it over now to Mr. J.D. Martin. Go ahead, baby. You can speak. We've been married for a long time, so it's his turn to speak.
She used to say, we're going to turn it over to him and let him speak. Yeah, anyway. So in the introduction, you mentioned Karin, I call you Karin, sorry, that I have had songs recorded by other people. And so in the late 90s, I lived in Los Angeles and I was writing for one of the more successful publishing companies. And my publisher, Judy, would set me up on dates, writing dates, with other people. And one day, she set me up to write with Paul Williams. And if you know who Paul is, he's an incredible writer, like Evergreen by Barbra Streisand and a lot of other things. Old-fashioned love song. Anyway, Paul. And he's a great artist, actor. So you might have seen him on some shows. Paul is a very little man, but he has this incredibly large heart. So we began talking and trying out different ideas, and after a couple of hours of not finding anything that really got us excited, Paul said, well, you know, it may not be today. And then we went, well, what a great idea that is. There's a title worth working on. Paul has done a lot of work with AA, so you might hear some of those ideas in this lyric, but I think it's really a common experience for a lot of us, certainly for me. And the song is called It May Not Be Today. I've been lost, I've been broken, beaten by the road, searching for a willing heart, arms to share my load. I am a true believer, I will find my way. Oh, my faith may not be today. Oh, my enemies are nameless, just voices in my head. Memories that track me down, find me in my bed. If I could just embrace them, they might fade away. Hold me, faith, it may not be today. In my dreams, I'm a warrior for the light. In my dreams, the way is always clear, but here tonight, I question everything tonight. Now I stumble over choices and the wreckage of my past. Life has brought me to my knees. I've learned to pray at last. I'm still a true believer. Yes, I will find my way. Oh, my faith may not be the day. Oh, holy faith may not be today. day. May not be the day. Oh, needs faith. May not be the day. Thank you.
May not be today. All the light, all the shadow. So JD and I have done a lot of work with wilderness rites of passage, sometimes called Vision Quest. We're actually going to do a workshop this afternoon called Heart of the Vision Quest, Messages Hidden in Plain Sight. So I want to bring that sense of the Vision Quest in with us, because it's like, you know, you get together up on top of a mountain having carried a 50-pound backpack up, and you have your base camp and you have your village of people, fellow questers, and you have like a week's worth of preparation, dream work and ceremony, and you know, and then you are sent out into the wilderness for 3 days of fasting, like no food. It's an interesting situation, and you cry for a vision from Grandmother Earth. It's beautiful work, and whatever you get, you bring back, you do it in your talking staff ceremony, and then you take what you get back into the world. So it's really a powerful thing. However, the first time we did it, or maybe it was the second time, I was a bit squeamish about the whole thing. So I wrote a song. And it's called, Can I Take My Flashlight into the Dark Night of My Soul? And it goes like this. Give me that G minor, babe. Oh, it's very loud.
Now it's not.
Loud. And can I take my flashlight into the dark, play me a G minor of my soul? It'd be so much easier than freezing my ass off out here in the cold. Oh, sure, it's nice to find my soul's true purpose, but do I have to dive beneath the surface into circumstances beyond my control? Can I sign a waiver so the unsavory details disappear? Can I stay ahead instead of descending into the hole? Isn't there a shortcut so I can sort of get there without really having to go? Can I take my flashlight into the dark night of my soul? Oh, it's a hard one. Keep thinking about that. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Can I take my attorney on my journey into the underworld? It's a situation where litigation could get rough. Never mind the rhymes and reasons. I could meet with some personal demons, and they get squeamish when they know that the jig is up. How about a MasterCard for disastrous parts of the darkness? 'Cause what if I flounder in my encounter with the unknown? Well, I don't mean to hedge my bets, but what if this is as good as it gets? And if going for broke means letting go of the gold? Can I take my flashlight? A girl might need some cash, right? Can I take my flashlight into the dark night of my soul? Batteries not included. That's one way to lighten up. Again, we're so happy to be here with you guys, and we love where we live in the mountains of Colorado, and it's really kind of a paradise, except for when we have a drought, which we do more and more recently these days. And we get fires. So what we know is that when the fires rage, it's good to dream of rain.
I dreamed of a rain, and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. Dreamed of a rain, and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of a rain, and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of a rain, and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of summer, and the winds changed, and the green was easy, the rivers ran clear. I dreamed of summer, and the winds changed, and peace spread over the land. And the flowers bloom in the desert, and the air is fresh and clear. I dreamed of a rain, and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of freedom, and the moon rose, and the way was easy, the path was clear. I dreamed of freedom, and the moon rose, and peace spread over the land.
Sing along if you want.
I dreamed of freedom,
I dreamed of freedom,
and the moon rose, and the way was easy, the path was clear. I dreamed of freedom, and the moon rose, and peace spread over the land. And the guardian stars are shining, and the night is bright and clear. I dreamed of freedom, and the moon rose, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of heaven, and the air sang, and the sound was easy, the song was clear. I dreamed of heaven, and the earth sang, and peace spread over the land.
Sing along with us, please.
I dreamed of heaven, and the earth sang, and the sound was easy, the song was clear. I dreamed of heaven, and the earth sang, and peace spread over the land. And the ancient pain is forgotten, and the Father's debts are clear. I dreamed of heaven, and the earth sang, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of a rain, and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. And the flowers bloom in the desert, and the air is fresh and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain and the rains came. Thank you. Thank you, Jackie. Let's have a hand for Jackie.
Yes, she's amazing. And the band is amazing. I'm going to bring them right up. First of all, one more song about all of the light and all the shadow. And what we know is when we know who's got our back, we are not afraid of the dark. I wake up in a world where night is falling, but I'm not afraid of the dark. I walk not alone through the valley of the shadow, for love is alive in my heart. Love is alive in my heart. Love is alive, love is alive, love is alive in my heart. Love is alive, love is alive, love is alive in my heart. Ooh, da-da-da-da-da. Na na na. We meet in the middle and out beyond the edges, under a canopy of stars. We live in the love that holds us together, and we are not afraid of the dark. We are not afraid of the dark. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid of the dark. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid of the dark. I wake up in a world where night is falling, but I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not alone through the valley of the shadow, for love is alive in my heart. Love is alive in my heart. Please sing with us. Love is alive. Love is alive. Love is alive in my heart. Yeah, you can clap if you want. You can stand up if you want. Love is alive. Yeah. Love is alive. Thank you. Love is alive in my heart. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid of the dark.
are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid of the dark. We are not afraid of the dark. We are not afraid of the dark.
Thanks so much for bringing us here. Thanks to Reverend Karen. Thanks to the band, to Jackie. Love you. See you later.
Waiting for the band. So while the band is getting together, we're going to teach you.
They give us a standing ovation.
The chorus of this goes, sing it for me. We are living,
We are living in the heart of God. You guys are going to get this really fast. We did this at my daughter's wedding in Scotland. All the people from our hometown were standing up like you were, and the British were a bit, they didn't stand, but they felt it. So, living in the heart of God, you'll get it.
sing it.
Let's just go ahead and start. Yes, thank you. Nothing is ever lost, and we are not forgotten. We are living in the heart of God. Nothing is ever lost, and we are not forgotten. We are living in the heart of God. We are living, we are living, we are living in the heart of God. We are living, we are living, we are living in the heart of God. Morning sun coming through the trees, and the green leaves shimmer in the summer breeze. The songbirds singing to the honeybees, living in the heart of God. We are living, we are living, we are living in the heart of God. We are living, we are living, we are living in the heart of God. After the dazzle of day is done, the moon makes love to the setting sun. The stars come twinkling one by one, living in the heart of God. We are living, we are living, we are living in the heart of God. We are living, we are living, we are living in the heart of God. Nothing is ever lost, and we are not forgotten. We are living in the heart of God. Nothing is ever lost, and we are not forgotten. We are living in the heart of God. We are living, we are, yeah, oh yeah. We are living in the heart of God. Yes, we are. We are living, we are living, we are living in the heart of God. We sleep in dreams both deep and bright, sailing through the velvet night, refreshing the soul to the spirit's delight. light. We're living in the heart of God. Bring it on home. We are living, we are living, we are living in the heart of God. We are living, we are living, we are living in the heart of God. Do it again, man. We are living, we are living, we are living in the heart of God. We are living, we are living, we are living in the heart of God. We are living in the heart of God. Nothing is ever lost, and we are not forgotten.
Stay here, come, don't run off. We're going to do some acknowledgements. You know, our principle, our Science of Mind principle for today is heaven, and we believe that heaven is right here, right now, to the degree that we become conscious of living in it. And I think we have been guided through an experience of becoming so aware that heaven is right where we are. Thank you. Jen and JD, lovely Jackie, our divine groove, Vic Kotner, Fred Alwig, Jack Saba, and our director Frank Smith. Thank you so much.